It's a sunny morning in Glasgow, so let's hike up some mountains in the Loch Lomond and the Trossachs National Park, a first-class national park. One of the many nice things about Glasgow is that so much of the Scottish wilderness is within easy day trip distance. So I start the day with a bus over to Aracha in the Loch Lomond and the Trossachs National Park, on a bus route that finishes all the way in Oban, passing Loch Lomond and with Beinn Lomond hidden in the mist. From Aracha on the shore of Loch Lomond, one starts climbing. I've chosen what's called the Daggerhead route, almost a straight line all the way up to the top of Beinn Narnain at 927 metres. It's hard work from the start, but you're well rewarded with these vistas with the top of Beinn Lomond coming into view. Part of the route lower down has steps made with stones and isn't too difficult, and very soon the view is already excellent, with the Aracha Alps, Beinn Lomond, Loch Long and a glimpse of Loch Lomond through the mist. At some points the mist started closing in and the path can become harder to follow, but then you realise that the next part of the climb is to scramble up these kinds of cracks in the rock. It's tiring, but with a spectacular backdrop every time you're working out the best way to scramble up the next set of boulders. There are some brief bits of respite, but often you finish one bit of scrambling only to notice the next scramble emerging from the mist. Eventually though, you reach the plateau at the top and there's a trick point at the summit. 927 metres with an excellent view, clouds below you with Loch Long and Loch Lomond coming into view behind them. Perfect. But this isn't the only mountain to climb today. Next, let's climb Beinn Ime, the mountain in the distance hidden in the cloud. But first, while there's still a view to look at, I've affixed the National Park First Class stamp onto today's postcard with the hills and valleys and the lochs going out to the sea. How very Scottish. There's a short descent to a kind of local minimum before the climb resumes, all the way up to the top of Beinn Ime, still shrouded in cloud. Eventually, the climb goes into cloud amid sheep and mountain streams until I get to a completely clouded summit. Beinn Ime, the top of the Aracha Alps at 1,011 metres. Apparently, one can see as far as the Isle of Arran on a clear day, but today I've not been so lucky. There are people who have what's called Munro-bagging as a hobby, where they try and climb up every one of Scotland's mountains that are over 3,000 feet in elevation, or 914 metres. There are 282 in total, including both of today's mountains, so I've now climbed 2 out of 282. Well, it's a start, but it's been a fantastic day out with a total of 1,300 metres of ascent. I hope you've enjoyed joining me on this day out, climbing and scrambling in the Loch Lomond and the Trossachs National Park. Join me again next time for another first-class national park, and thanks for watching.